Okay, mobilization is the key here. You look at the hip flexor stretch first and foremost. So hip width apart with the feet into that lunge position. I want you to rotate the pelvis underneath, tensing the glute, nice and tall. So you lift the chest and brace the abs. I'm going to say that a lot. You're going to go down and forwards. This is where you want to target here. Down and forwards. Let the heel come up as you do that. You're not leaning. The work is going under this front leg here, into the heel specifically, heel, midfoot, maybe, not the toes. 2, 1. Now from here, you're going to stay a little sunken down, bit of work on the back leg, no lean this time. Bring your arms here. I'll turn so you can see. Work is here, work is here. Stretch up and down. Make sure you're tucking the hips underneath you again. Still with those abs, like I mentioned, we're going to say it a lot. Waking up the front leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch legs over there. So the lunge stretch first. That's the twist underneath. Heel up, down and forwards. Watch that knee go straight. Mind you want it to wobble a little bit then. Forwards. Check on the abs. 3, 2, and 1. Now that will sink down. I'll go from the side this time so you can see. You're sinking. Up and up. Work is on that front leg a lot now. I feel warmed up. 3, 2, and 1. Up nice and loose. Turn the back foot. Almost like a golfer's twist. So there's no resistance we're trying to meet here. If you find the thing, just relax. Try and get rid of the tension a little bit. 2, 1. And pause the pendulum. So rotate underneath. You're going to keep only the leg working here, not here. So make sure these muscles don't fire up and hike the hip. Back and across. So it's, in this case, 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Pushing out the leg. So it's a side, sticking out the leg to the side, but we're not directly to the side. It's slightly backwards. Here's what we're trying to wake up. An activation of a muscle will help its friends around it. I'm going to turn this into the side steps. Arms in front, sink a little bit, tap the foot. So we're pushing off the toe. Almost like we're trying to jump. Slow motion, not much movement, but it's like a calf raise. Catching yourself, stopping. 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen the feet, turn the feet slightly out. Thumbs touch. Bit of stretch in the hamstring here. Up, shoulder blades, tucking the hips under a little bit at the top. Same again, repeat. Pushing the butt back, you're on the heels. Up, from the side. Out. All the way up to neutral. Tucking the chin in as well, just remember that. Shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Now back. Right now we can do the bird dog, very familiar exercise. 2 types, and you can do both of them or just one of them. You're going to brace straight out as the normal, but remember it's about the stretch, how far you can move the hand from the opposite foot. The twist on this one, after you've done 10 or 12 of the first one, will be to change the angle of the limbs. So you're going to do 2 o'clock with one arm, 10 o'clock with the other arm. It's going to pull you in the direction the arm is going. So make sure you're bracing. It's about stability, which when you do this, makes you less stable. The legs are also going out, but it's not as severe. It's 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Slightly out to one way in each leg. Give around about 30 seconds of those. These ones you can do every day if you wanted to. At the bridge, we're going to bring our feet together, hands on the ground, knees touching, glutes squeeze at the top, control. Medium fast, lock, down. This is one you can do continuously to the end, or you can mix it up. The lifting, and on the way down you switch leg. The walking edition, and they call it a walking bridge. I want you to push your weight through the heel and the midfoot of whichever foot or both feet as you do this. We're going to progress these to single leg for more duration, but right now either together with both feet together or walking bridge. 2 and 1. Switching it to the dead bug. Always one knee stays up, one arm stays up. So if we do the opposite side, the reason being, I'm going to keep the back and pelvis stabilized. Control, not depth, so you don't have to go all the way down. 6 to go. 2. 5, and last one. And there we go. And we're going to lift our side we're coming from, not pushing down this way, but lifting up here. It's going to extend this, decompressing the spine. Lift. If we go for 6, there's 3, 4, and 6. So changing plane of motion again, starting here and finishing here, so directly up. This one leg's going to go out as the arms go out. Back up, out, up. Pushing out like a counterweight for the leg. You get used to this, you go a little bit lower. The main thing here is not the speed you go out, but the control on the way back. Doesn't have to be slow. There's the control to return. 4, 3, 2. Back to side steps, but not side steps, do side lunges. So wider in the leg than before. Push the arms out and sink to this heel. You can feel a stretch on the adductor. That's the goal, really, more than even this leg. Driving through the heel on this foot. Again with the shoulder blades. Down. Shoulder blades back. Sink the butt. Drive the heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Knees soft. 12 o'clock. Big arc. 6 o'clock. Try to keep the hip from twisting too much. We're not going to roll with it. We want to keep the hips facing forwards. That's where the glute comes in. In fact, a few of the different glute muscles. The stronger we get those, less knee drop inwards. And straighter squats. Brace, even here. 3, 1, and back. 2, back. Back, switching. Remember, soft knee. Tap in front. Tap in the back. This leg is a bit more difficult for me, and you might find that yourself. One leg, usually the second leg, we choose our favorite leg first, is a bit wobbly. Big arc. It hits the glutes a lot here, and more so, I reckon, in the supporting leg, but you might feel it right here as well. Bigger the arc. 2 more. 1, back. 2, back. Side steps, tap. And turn it into the Y in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do as many as you want there. Up. Pivot over like you're looking over an edge. Thumbs are up. Squeeze up. Back down. As you come up this time, brace the abs. Make sure you're on the heels a little bit. And I want you to push your feet away from each other. You're not going to move at all, but you'll feel it down the outside, the iliotibial band, in the glutes. as you do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing your band. We're going to do the chicken wings. So elbows are close to the body. Reset the pelvis, abs drawn in, heels come up, arms come out, heels come down, arms come in. The chicken wings, nice and slow, especially the way down and the way in. Up, control. 7. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 6. Push your shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And band down. You can always double up on all of these. To start with though, you're going to start neutral. One more thing here. Sink a little. Brace, and you're going to pivot to this angle right like this. Then bring those arms around, fingers squeeze, thumb squeezes, elbows push down. So you're going to try and really, like white knuckle right, squeeze your hands together, drawing those abs the entire time. Now think of squeezing your heels towards each other, not the whole foot. You don't want to have the knees drop in, but pushing those heels together, you're going to feel the insides of the leg as you push your hands hard as you can together. The chest comes into it, the lats. But mainly aiming at the back, so brace the abs, which will stabilize the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3A position. So this is a reset during the day. Every time you get out of the car, you can do this one. Every time you stand from a desk. Lifting up. Rotation of the whole arm. 2, back and down with the shoulders. And 3, and relax. Now a little bit of a stretch. You can do your quad stretch holding on. You don't have to do this as a balance exercise. Knees together, butt to butt, stand tall. Hold. Might feel a wobble like I do. Just find a fixed point to stare at. And the leg should melt. The muscles should melt, not the leg melt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Knees together, foot to butt, hips up, chest up. See wobble there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little calf stretch against the wall if you like. My wall's here. Or just heel down, lean forwards over that front leg. Remember, straight line from heel to head. And switch. The calf muscle is easy because you feel it kind of melting. The more you want it, the more you pivot forward, a bit more bend in the knee can help too. And stop in there.